Hey guys, Mr. Desprazium here. I'm going to do a review of both Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield 4 in one video. I'm going to do this all in one take. I don't really think there's a need for me to go into, real technical detail to compare these games together. I'm just going to show you a match in Call of Duty Ghosts and then a match in Battlefield 4, and I'm just going to show you. I'm not going to be biased about one or the other. We're just going to go through this together. I am running a i7 3.6 gigahertz GTX 680, water cooled, 8 gigs of DDR3 2033 RAM. It doesn't. My computer doesn't get much better than that. Considering the market of 2013. The point of me saying that is that both of these games should run as good as they can. I'm expecting a minimum of 60 frames a second on both games, and I expect it to be fluid. That being said, I'm gonna go into the video options, just kind of show my settings. 1920 by 1080. Just that's what Battlefield 4 will be in. I'm running it all in windowed, no bordered, because I'm running multiple monitors. Advanced video, everything should be the highest it can be. There is this terrain detail. I guess I'll leave it on. It's been causing me problems, but turning it off increases my performance, but it's hardly noticeable. Also, I've been wanting to click this optimal video, restore optimal video settings. I wonder what it thinks optimal video settings are. Hey, I'm back. I clicked that and Call of Duty crashed immediately, so fuck it. I'm gonna see if it messed with any of my settings. No, okay, that looks fine. Okay, anyway, let's go do this. I'm just gonna do team deathmatch. And by the way, I'm going to do a similar game type in Battlefield 4 because I don't feel like bringing vehicles into the mix. Call of Duty Ghosts is strictly an infantry game, so I'll show strictly infantry in Battlefield 4 just to keep the comparison, I guess, fair for Call of Duty. I've played a few games so far. I'm getting the hang of it. I played Call of Duty 4 back on the Xbox 360 when it was released. I had fun with it, but I got pretty sick of it, and I'm sure I'll relive some of those frustrations that I had in Call of Duty 4 in a few seconds here. I don't know if I played on this map before, but I like that it looks as if one team spawns on one side and the other team spawns on the other. I wonder if that's going to stay the same throughout the game, because as I've been playing, I've been raging at the fact that the spawns are seemingly random. They put them really anywhere. It doesn't matter if there's action there or not, or if there's friendlies or enemies nearby. It seems that they're random. But looking at this map, it looks like there's a battle line. But I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Team deathmatch. Time to work, Ghost Squad.
Like how she's crouching, as if that's going to give her an edge. I'm gonna join her. Sure. Okay. Oh. Yep. That's okay. That's okay. Whoa! Okay, that's fine. That was also my bad walking out. I don't know. I don't like the gunplay. I can already kind of tell. It feels very. Fuck. Do you see this? I have my textures on. Look at this. This is all high. These are the highest settings I could have picked. Look at this. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The water does nothing when I walk in it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, bitch! You almost.
Oh, the guy, the guy who was crouch walking in the beginning is sounds burly. How many people are in this map? Ooh, I never noticed that. The if you hit tab, you get your scoreboard in the top right corner, and it's persistent. That's nice. What do you have? AK-12. It stays up there. That's really cool.
We've lost the lead.
Oh, it looks like a player turns red if they're dead. That's cool. Nope, stop. Did I get him? I did get him. Okay, that's a fair trade. I'm getting little frame rate drops. No, not little frame rate drops. Ah! Oh, what? Oh, I gotta see this. Okay, whatever. Briefcase gives some sort of bonus. Earn 2 kills while crouched. Oh, that's probably what Mother had. I get it now. No, stop. No, stop. It'd be kind of cool if someone walked into me there, but... that briefcase I picked up in the challenge that was presented, kill 2 people while crouched. If I complete that, I get some bonus points. I get a squad point, which are the currency that Call of Duty uses to unlock new things. And then I think I get a care package, which is something that's dropped off that gives me some sort of power weapon. What? An IED. An IED. I was killed by an IED. No, really, look how bad this game looks. It's 2013. This game was a... what? They said it was a 50 gig download. But really it was a 32 gig download, and that it requires 6 gigs of RAM, and the game actually will not let you start it unless you have 6 gigs of RAM. There's actually a error it generates if you have less than 6 gigs of RAM. There's a modified executable out there that'll let you play it without 6 gigs of RAM, and it runs fine. In fact, fuck that. In fact, if you you can look it up, and I won't bother showing you because it's been shown so many times already, but you can see in your task manager, if you're to run this in a window, that you're never using more than 2 gigs for this game at any point. Boop. Oh god! No! They have a nice lean feet. Ow! Hold on. Okay, whatever. There's a nice lean feature here. You look, and if you see a little arrow and right-click, you lean. It's nice. I much prefer Q and E to force it. You know, I'd rather just hit a button and lean whenever, not have to be in a specific position. But it's leaning does not a whole lot in this game. No, stop! Okay, well that was my fault. I should not have gone back out there. I figured that he just had a short attention span and just gave up looking at me. Also, to note, there are no real-time shadows in this game. I am not... There's nothing... Oh, hold on. that seems to be casting a shadow on my gun, so I might take that back.
Enemy SATCOM
But
spotted.
still, the lighting in this game is abysmal. Again, this game came out late 2013, and looks like this. And you know, you can sit there and you can tell me, you know, graphics don't make the game. It's all about gameplay, and I agree with you 100%. I don't know. I can't come up with any. Quake 3 is still a better game. Quake 3 is still a better game than most of the arena shooters nowadays. The Unreal Tournament 2003 is not a better game than Unreal Tournament 2004, and Unreal Tournament 2003 looks fantastic.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.
But they marketed this game as a next-gen, you know, a great-looking next-gen game that's going to be truly a next-gen experience. And then, you know, it was backed up by when they released the minimum specs for the game. You know, 6 gigs of RAM and 50 fucking gigs of hard drive space, presumably to be used by all these high-definition textures. God, fuck! Okay, anyway. And by the way, to go back to what I was saying earlier, I'm spawning everywhere on the map. There's nothing, I'm not spawning in the same area on the map, or even on the same side. It's random, which is stupid, because then you have no idea. Assist, and someone is always watching me from somewhere else. Yeah. These textures are not high definition, and I can't even imagine where the fuck 50 gigs of this game would have gone. Let alone, you know, well, no, this game was 32 gigs. I have 32 gigs worth of data used up in this game, and I think that's just the multiplayer. You still there? Good. And look at these textures. Look at that. What the fuck did they use 50 gigs on? Or what would have they used 50 gigs on? What did they use 32 gigs on? Stop! This is dumb. This is just dumb. It's really dumb. There's no time to react to anything. And you know what? No, I take that back. It's not dumb because there's no time to react to anything. Because, you know, games like Arma and Battlefield and Call of Duty can be fun, and just because it's 1 or 2 shot kills or whatever doesn't mean it's a stupid game. What's stupid about this is that you're not defending an area. You're not setting up an attack or anything. You are running around in an arena style, and all it is who's got the faster twitch. I want to get one last kill before the end of this round. Yep, okay, whatever. But no, I don't understand. I don't see this as this is mindless fun, and if I were to spend a lot of time on it, I could get better. But it's not. There's nothing interesting about it. This is not engaging. It's just be faster than the other player. Have a better control of your mouse. There's this other guy fucking mic spamming. Alright, yes, leave lobby. But, I mean, that was it. That was a typical match of Call of Duty. It's running around. You have teammates, but they don't do anything. You have teammates. You run around the map, seemingly aimlessly, and you hope that you either come at someone from the side or behind and kill them without them noticing you, or you see someone and he sees you and you're just faster at shooting him, or you're better at controlling your gun or whatever, and that's it. There's you'll get, you know, sometimes you'll do that 3, 4, or 5 times in a row, and you'll get a nice kill streak, and then you get free kills. But that's it. That is as deep as the game gets. I don't understand. I don't understand why this game made so much money, or why these games made so much money. I mean, I do understand. I'm joking. I understand because it's an easy game to enjoy, because it takes no skill to get some reward out of it. Obviously you can get a lot of skill and become professional or whatever, and you can play competitively. But a 12-year-old can pick up this game and can find joy in running around and knifing people, and it's easy. But if he were to try something like that in Counter-Strike, he could go entire days without knifing someone, because Counter-Strike is a much more difficult game. It has a much higher learning curve than a game like Call of Duty. But anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to switch over to Battlefield, and I'll kind of show you that. I'm going to play the same kind of style match. Okay, alright. I didn't show the loading screen for this one because the sound was very loud. I didn't want you guys to just be blared out, but in all fairness, the loading time for Call of Duty was about the same as the loading time for Battlefield 4. Let's see here. So video settings, everything's on max. I'll leave my field of view the way it is. Interesting fact, you can't fucking change the field of view on Call of Duty 4, or Ghosts, sorry, Call of Duty Ghosts. You can't change the field of view. Apply video settings, yes. That's nice. Okay, so yes, save settings. Resume. Alright, I'm just gonna play Assault, and this is infantry only on Parcel Storm. And let's just do it. For some reason my mouse isn't inverted anymore. Although I think that's because someone else was playing on my system. Oh my god, where is it? Controls, right, I'm an idiot. Okay, first of all, look at this game. I'm getting a solid 60 frames per second right now, and it's motherfucking beautiful. Let's snipe that. Oh! Yeah, that was bad. I'm not using this gun. Ow, stop! What was that? Oh, he came around. I'm gonna change my gun up. The gun I was using works much better in hardcore because it's I could use it as a single shot. What have I got? Let's go with whatever this is. I like the spawning in this game a lot better than Call of Duty because it's not random. You may only spawn on squad mates. Oh! You may only spawn on squad mates, and if you can't spawn, if you can't spawn on squad mates, as in if there are none alive, you have to spawn at your deployment, which is usually on one end of the base or the other, or map or the other. Should probably stick with my squad. Fuck. Right in the head. That didn't count as a headshot? Yeah, the destructible... if you've been around since Battlefield Bad Company 1, you're used to this sight. The complete... Ow! Get away from him! The completely destructible buildings are back. This building will collapse if it's been heavily damaged. I should really stop spamming the trigger. Oh! Ow! Okay. Oh, we're gonna lose soon. No! But yeah, so you can get bullshit spawns in this game, but it's usually because you picked the wrong spot to spawn. And the way this... Actually, can I still deploy? Where did I deploy? Interesting. We're gonna lose right now, so we're probably gonna have to do this again. Okay, so we lost that one. I joined that game mid-game. I'll play another one just for the sake of keeping it fair. But yeah, there's a couple things to note. These games came out within a month of each other. Obviously, one looks much better than the other. Not only does it look better, which again is arguably meaningless, but it runs like butter. It runs very good, and I find it interesting that I'm actually the same level in Battlefield 4 than I am in Call of Duty Ghosts. But anyway, it runs smooth, and the guns react the way that I expect them to. There's kickback. There's not just if you are scoped in with a gun in Call of Duty, the bullets stray from where your reticle was pointed. In other words, if you were to watch a video of Call of Duty Ghosts in slow motion, if someone's spraying their gun, bullets are going around the reticle in a seemingly random pattern rather than following the reticle. The reticle is moving and jerking to resemble recoil, but the bullets don't follow that. In games like Battlefield and Arma and I don't know what other games I can think of that do it, but if you're scoped in and you're holding the trigger down, the reticle still represents where the bullet is going to go, but the reticle is bouncing around the screen as you're holding the trigger down. It makes sense that way. Call of Duty and Counter-Strike have a random pattern that doesn't follow the reticle. Counter-Strike is a bad example because there is no scope to follow. But here we go again. I don't think I've played on this map.
Objective Charlie is now under our control.
I guess I just have to ride. Oh, stop! Oh, I realized what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have just started reviving. That's really stupid. Give this guy help. Oh! Stop it! that was a annoying grenade by a man with a pedo bear emblem. That's a pretty good pedo bear. It's got shading on it. I got revived. Oh! Yeah, I shouldn't have accepted a revive. You have a choice. I did it pretty quick, but you can have a choice of accepting a revive or not. If you don't accept the revive, you don't. If you die again and you haven't accepted the revive, then it doesn't count as a death. What is that guy doing? Fuck that! God, we are getting our asses kicked. God, I want to get up in that building.
Objective Alpha has just been neutralized. Objective Alpha is now under our control.
Fuck. Okay. No, I just got here, stop. Fuck! I can't do anything right. I suck so bad. I'm embarrassed at how bad I'm doing. I gotta kill exist. Okay, I'm actually gonna swallow my squad. We'll actually do this right this time. Yeah, I like that animation. Whew. Oh yeah, you can see your fucking feet. Why does Call of Duty not know what feet look like? There's a guy up on the platform. Stop!
Just neutralize objective Bravo. Be advised, we've taken objective Bravo.
Stop! Nope. What was that? Ah, it's okay. Holy shit, there's no way I'm 1 and 4. There's no way No! I'm 1 and 5! No! That's okay. It's okay. I can still pick this up.
Check the logbook. It's just moving to the right. Check in. We have control of objective
I think someone's up here? I can't tell. Oh yeah, the leaning in this game works just like Call of Duty. Ah! Fuck! I was gonna show you something, but that pedo bear guy keeps fucking raping me. But it's the same way, but instead of showing an arrow, the gun kind of leans in the direction that you're going to lean. I'll show you in a second. I'll do it right... Let's go find a quiet place. Okay, so I'm crouching here, so the gun lanes up, so if I right-click, boop, boop, boop. It's really nice. Over to the side. It won't work if I'm at chest high level. There we go. So over to the side, boop, boop. It's nice. But again, just like I said earlier, I would much rather have a button that makes me lean left or right, rather than having to be in a contextual place. Let's go try to take B. No, fuck! There's a guy there, but I don't think he gave a fuck about me. Hopefully I can get a flank on some people here. I don't think anyone else is up here. No, there's not.
Listen up, men. We have control of objective Bravo.
Holy shit! No! No! No, I'm okay. I'm gonna need ammo. Is that a mortar? Like I'm kicking this shit around.
Listen up. We've taken objective Alpha.
Oh my god, there's so many people over there! Reload! 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 I need to do stuff. Oh, this is bad time to run out of ammo.
Be advised. Objective Alpha has been lost.
I guess it means it's time to do something stupid. No! Don't! Yeah, hey, you. You, ammo. Ammo! What is that? Oh, whatever. That's okay. What am I at now? 7 and 6. I actually came out positive. Camp fucking spawn more is what someone in the text said. Oh, why am I doing that again? Is that the same guy? Yeah, it is. Me, I killed him 1. He's killed me 4 times. Wow. But I don't understand how we could be camping the spawn. There is no spawn, from what I understand. Oh, there is a spawn. I get it. Okay, so if you can't spawn a squad member, you get placed on a corner of the map. Boop! You dumb shit! Oh, no! I should just stop reviving people. Oh, and we lost. That's okay. I lost 2 games in a row. That's all right. But yeah, I mean, there's something to say about the spawning. The spawning in Call of Duty is random, and I don't think it doesn't think about where enemy players are or where friendly players are. You are spawned at random. In Battlefield, you either choose to spawn on a point, you choose to spawn on a squad mate, or if either of those things have been taken away from you, you spawn at a corner of the map, a spawn area. It's good because what happens is you can start to own areas of the map. You can't own an area of the map in Call of Duty because they'll just fucking spawn there. You can control a corner of the map, someone's just going to spawn behind you in that corner. But in Battlefield, if you are locking down an area of the map, like one of those buildings we were fighting in, they own it. It's theirs. You can't get in unless you fight your way in. There's no lucky spawning. And that's seriously, if they were release a patch for Call of Duty to make the guns feel a little better, I guess the guns feel a little bit more reactive to the player, to fix some of the frame rate stuttering and to fix the spawn, it would be a much better game. But really, if I had to think of one thing that really stuck out between Call of Duty and Battlefield 4, it's the spawning, and I'm surprised to say that. I think most people would say, oh, it's the vehicles, or it's the scale, it's the community, it's the graphics. But no, I really think it just comes down to the spawning. If I could spawn in Call of Duty like I can spawn in Battlefield 4, and you could control parts of the map like that, it would be much more engaging, a much more fun game. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. There's both games back to back. I know that I had more fun in Battlefield 4, but I can't help but feel that I'm a little biased, so I can't really say that as, oh, well, Battlefield 4 is better because I had more fun. I know that some people wouldn't enjoy Battlefield 4 because they don't like, any sort of strategy. They don't like teamwork. And I'm not saying that to put people down, but really, I think people who play Call of Duty don't like to, I guess, rely or be relied on by team members. In other words, people who enjoy raiding and WoW probably wouldn't like Call of Duty. But yeah, that's really it. God, these load times are long. I don't have anything loaded on my solid state. I do have a solid state, but I don't have either of these games loaded on it. But yeah, that's it. That's really it. I think Call of Duty is a sham because of the false level requirements. Level requirements. The false equipment requirements. It doesn't need 6 gigs of RAM. In fact, I don't think this game is using 6 gigs of RAM. Hold on. I'm gonna look real quick. No, I just checked my task manager. I'm using 1.8 gigs of RAM in Battlefield 4, and this is what it fucking looks like. This is what textures should fucking look like. This is what lighting should look like. And again, I'm going to focus on this point. It doesn't have to look this good to be a good game. It really doesn't. And if a game does look this good, it doesn't mean it is a good game. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to build a next generation game, and you're going to have fucking specs like 6 gigs of RAM and 50 gigabyte install, then you better make a game that looks like it's actually using those resources. Not just use artificial specs to make it look like your game is better looking before they actually buy it. I honestly think, and I mean this, I honestly think that Call of Duty or Infinity Ward or Treyarch or whoever made the game purposefully lied about the specifications for their game to make it look more next gen, because I bet you people got all excited and they're like, oh my god, the new Call of Duty requires at least 6 gigs of RAM. Can you imagine how good that's gonna look? And then it comes out and it's running the same fucking engine that it's been running in the last 7 years. It's the same engine, but it's been revamped Revamped. I have quotation marks floating on either side of that word. But anyway, I'm done. That's all I wanted to show you. This video's been long enough. There's the 2 games back to back. Obviously make your own decisions, but I think the fidelity and the polish on Battlefield 4 outshines Call of Duty, and when it comes to gameplay, if anything is decided between the 2 games, Battlefield 4 got spawning right, and that is precisely what I think is ruining Call of Duty for most players, is that spawning is just chaotic, so you have no sense of direction, who you need to be shooting at, or where you need to be looking. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Good night.